Network y'all gonna be watching?
Pick TV Network.
Doug Williams, the one and only Super Bowl #1 champion of the world, y'all. Y'all know he's there. We're gonna be doing some things together on Pick TV Network, y'all. Doug Williams.
You're watching the Pick TV Network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
Hey everybody, this is David Evans, President of Pick TV Network. This is a special broadcast, man. I am so, first of all, proud of our Washington Commanders. We are in the NFC Championship, and we only two games. And I'm so proud, again, because I've been a fan all my life of our Washington Commanders. And guess what? When we win these next 2 games, folks, we are going to celebrate in our city and bring home the Lombardi Trophy. There it is, folks. Coming back to D.C. where it belongs, coming back to the nation capital. We remember the glory days of having this beautiful, beautiful Super Bowl championship trophy in our city. And it felt so good. And we are so close. All we have to do is take care of business in Philadelphia, and then we'll represent the NFC champions, and then we'll be going to the Super Bowl, folks. And we're going to knock off either Buffalo or Kansas City, and then we'll be Super Bowl champions. There's 2 more games. I know my man Troy watching this. Love you, dude. He's a die life fan. We're not die heart fans. We die life fans. We love our team. And guess what? That Lombardi Trophy looks good on us. Yeah. Can you imagine this coming to D.C.? And because this man got on his knees and prayed, Jayden Daniels prayed for this. He got in the right position of prayer before the game. Got into a victory position after the game. Now we're on our way, folks. All of us have been waiting all of these years. It feels, I mean, just I could chills just thinking about the trophy coming back to DC. They're coming back where the glory days. Those of you who've been watching our team down through the years, we're gonna again shock the world. The Commanders are gonna shock the whole world. And I'm already looking forward to something beautiful happening because you know what? We have faith in God. Hallelujah. Yeah. I was listening to B. Mitch. B. Mitch was talking about how he got up and prayed. And guess what? Our faith, man, has brought us a long way, man. And we're happy again for Jayden Daniels. And I'm just so happy again just to think about how close we are to the big dance, how close we are to bringing that Super Bowl. Oh, man. Bringing it to the nation's capital, bringing this home to the nation's capital, man. And I heard a lot of people saying, man, this is our year. My man Keith Tate said, this is our year. We're looking forward to hosting that up. Yeah, and we are the team of the future. And we're going to take this thing, man, to the next level. And I'm so happy again for our team, the Washington Commanders. We are on our way to doing some great things, man, and giving some love out to all of our players. I want to go back in time, and I want to show you guys some of the glory days. And we'll look at a little bit of the glory days, and we'll pop back in. But I remember these days, folks. And then when I was a kid, I'm 62 years old, and I've been a fan all my life. Most of our players wasn't even born that we're seeing today. They wasn't even born, man. But we had glory days when the Washington Redskins, we had so many glory days, and those glory days are coming back. Watch this.
Than right now, than winning the Super Bowl.
We knew that we were better than them.
Offense, defense, and special teams were all ranked in the top 5.
Everybody knew the Washington Redskins were the premier team.
For 60 minutes, this team is going to compete and get after you.
Best team in NFL history, bar none.
The world champion.
I really feel like the Washington football team, that organization is the #1 sports franchise in the world.
Great job, hey! Proud of all of you, man.
It is a city of winners and a city of momentum, and people were super excited about the team, about the players.
We were revered. They would shut Georgetown down because people would be in the streets, hanging on light poles, just celebrating another Redskin win.
What the football team did was the most important thing every day of the year.
I think that city is the most powerful city in the world. And the one thing that unites that city when it's so divided in so many different ways is the Washington Redskins.
There was some crazy rabid fans that loved us as players and loved what we did on the field.
And I think as far as home field advantage, I don't know that I recall being anywhere.
You know, when I look at Mark Mayhew and our team, man, we had so much. It was just so much love in our city for our team. Every Sunday we came together and we were on fire, man. The Washington Redskins at that time, we knew we were the team of destiny. And we were the team that went back to back to back. Saw Charles Mann up there, Dexter Manley, remember him, Mark Griffin, you know, Mark Mosley, Dexter Manley, Pat Fisher. Man, when you say names like that, Billy Kimmer, I was a kid. These were the glory days of our Washington NFL football team. RFK was shaking. I went over there. The stadium would literally shake when you play at the RFK. The whole stadium would just go up and down, just like you was in the elevator. That's how powerful our days were. And those glory days are coming back in a new era through our Washington Commanders. We have struck gold. You know, we are the team of the future for the glory days to return back to D.C. And guess what? The Washington Commanders, 2 more games, just 2 more games, we win and bring home the Lombardi Trophy. All we have to do is just play 2 more games. Just let's look at 2 more games. The championship game, we win that. Super Bowl game, we win that, and we bring home that trophy. And, you know, people say Cinderella. We got some glass slippers on because something beautiful is happening with our city. And I just believe, this is me. This is David Evans. This is a 62-year-old man who's been around fans all my life. And I've been a one-team Commander fan or one-team Redskin fan all my life. And I've seen the glory days. But when I see Jayden goes down on his knees like that, when I see our quarterback, first of all, start the game off on his knees in this position, and then he ends the game on his knees in the victory position, lets me know something special. Because he's a better man and he's a better person than player. And when you get some people who are better persons than player, it makes something special happen. And I love all the teams, man. I mean, even our teams out there who don't love us, we play the game right. And what I like about our team, we keep the focus on what we're gonna do. Not listen to the crowd from the outside, listen to the crowd inside. You know, man, the glory days are coming back. Who remembers this?
We had as much support as we had here and as much fan energy that really drove our football team.
And I think that's why we played so hard because, you know, we didn't just see them as fans, we saw them as family.
They know when to cheer and when.
You know, and when I see Brian Mitch, I got to give some love out to B. Mitch, man. B. Mitch is just a brother who I love, man. He's giving me a lot of love for Pick TV Network. You've seen him a lot of times come on here, just support me and support our network. This man, back in the heyday, this running back, hey, unstoppable. B. Mitch was literally unstoppable. I hope he's watching this. Somebody send it to him, man. So much respect because he put the work in. He's still one of my favorites of all times. Brian Mitchell, B. Mitch. I'm telling you, man, when you see him play, you know he putting everything he got into it. He gonna put everything. When you see this man out here hit the field, he put the work in, and guess what? The only thing to do is to score. Nothing less than that. And now we have the new attitude of our quarterback today. And I look at how Jaden Daniels, again, put the work in. Put the work in that's going to lead to us getting this. Woo! I feel chills on that one. Lombardi Trophy is coming back to DMV, folks. It's coming back because we are the team of the future. There's nowhere to go but up. We're the team that is going to host this and bring that thing home. It's only a matter of time. And guess what? You think we're doing something this season. Our season has just begun because we got brand new owners, giving a lot up to the owners, especially to great people who are in our locker room, giving these brothers a lot of love, man. When you think about people who stopped by the locker room, Magic Johnson in our locker room, a part of our team, our owners, you got great people around our team. Doug Williams, you got KD, Kevin Durant coming by. So we are the team of the future. So when I look at the glory days, I think about nothing but our future looks bright. And B. Mitch, that man right here.
It's all Mets family.
They know when to cheer and when to boo. And you're going to get it. If you're not performing for them, they're going to let you know. I loved it. And they were passionate. And they were after it every single week.
Every year I start off, and I got an owner that says we're going to the Super Bowl. All the fans say we're going to the Super Bowl. And on Sundays when I go in there, it should be the happiest day of a lot of people's lives. You know, the fans are out there throwing Frisbees, they're eating hot dogs and stuff, and I feel like I'm going to throw up.
First of all, Mr. Cook had enough guts to...
When you see Jack King Cook, this was one of our owners who had a relationship, just like our new owner now, have a relationship with the team and let them do their job. Jack King Cook, rest his soul, rest in peace. You see the trophy there. He would make sure that all of our fans at RFK would just go crazy because he promised us a winning season. He promised us. This man right here, he promised us a winning season, you know, and he came through. That's why we had great players. Again, Doug Williams, Pat Fisher, Mark Mosley, the Smurf, you know, Dexter Manley. We had so many great players at this era. When he came along, it was a revolution of our team. And there was only one place to go, and that's the Super Bowl. This was the glory days of our team. And again, I see that today when I look out here and I see our team playing on a different level. When I see the Commanders, I see the glory days coming back. When I see our quarterback in that kneeling position, I see the glory days coming back again. You know, when I look back and I see how our team is now just so happy, man, and our coach doing so much to help us to get our players together on one accord. Everybody's buying into the same thing, man. It feels so good to see our glory days come back and come back in a brand new form. Those who've been around for a while knows how far we come. We waited 30 years for this day, folks. 30 years ago, this is how we roll.
Sign up a young guy coaching football that had never been a head coach, and then the fans. That football team is important to them, And so I took all that, and reality hit me. I can't let them down. And so I think a lot of that is what drove me.
Let's hit it rolling now. Let's earn this thing today. Nothing gets away from us. Let's earn it today, okay?
Joe was a perfectionist to the nth degree, and that's what he expected on the field. And he just wasn't. I mean, he was someone that slept at the park 3 nights a week. No one was going to outwork Joe Gibbs.
He knew everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and he knew he could come at me and probably say, "Come on, B. Mitch, you gotta get better." The next person, "Hey, come on, guy." You know, the other guy just looked at him. He didn't believe that it was just one way to treat everybody.
Let's see how B. Mitch put that together. B. Mitch knows how it feels to be out there, and when the coach says something, B. Mitch knows how to lock into what the coach is saying. And that's what we have today. We have our players locking in to what the coach is saying. This phase is offense, defense, special teams, all becoming one. Everybody becoming one, fighting for your brother. You know, so when I see the new era, but I see the same work ethic. When I hear about our team coming together and Jaden coming in before anybody else, setting that example, putting the work in, getting on one accord, playing ahead of his time. This is a special moment. And again, when you look at the glory days and you see my man B. Mitch putting it in, I remember those days, folks. And I feel that those butterflies coming together in 2025. We won 4 games last year. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uno, dos, cuatro, seis. I hope that's right. We won 4 games, just 4 games. And everybody this year counted us out because we had a new coach. We had a new name. we have new players. We started off brand new. But guess what? Sometimes to get to a new place, you have to have the new start. So when I see the glory days of old, I can stop and pause and I say, you know what? Feel something. I feel the glory days in a new era is coming back to our Washington Commanders. And the Washington Commanders, we shocked the world. And we're going to continue to shock the world. And we're going to continue to shock the world. And now the fans are believing. The team has always believed. They never got lost focus. The coaches believe that it's coming. That's coming back to DC. That the Lombardi Trophy is coming to DC. It's just like a forecast. We see this is coming home several times because we are the team of the future. We are the team of the future, and we're going to continue to shock the world because we're so young and we're hungry. We're young and we're hungry, and the Commanders are in a place now where what do we have to lose? Let's play our game. Let's do what we do. Let's play like we play. So the coach is on one accord with a winning attitude. Our players are on one accord with a winning attitude. Our team is on one accord with a winning attitude. And our fans are on one accord with a winning attitude. Our city is about to go, ballistic. We're about to go and just rock this town like we did before. And B. Mitch knows how it feels to hold this Lombardi Trophy. He knows how it feels to put on a Super Bowl ring. Doug Williams knows how it feels to have this Lombardi Trophy. Doug Williams knows how it feels to be the Super Bowl MVP. We have Magic Johnson, who knows how it feels to hold that world champion trophy and that world champion MVP title 5 times. Magic Johnson knows And when he talks to the team, that's big respect. When Doug Williams talks to the team, that's big respect. When B. Mitch comes around and understands that this Super Bowl trophy means a lot to our city, and our fans have waited 30 years. 30 years we have been rocking and rolling and waiting. I hope my man Troy pop on. You got to see this, Linda, too. We have fans who've been down through the years. We got Linda and her sister went to the game. Mark Mayhew, thank you, man, opening the doors for Linda to come to celebrate our Commanders now. Our Commanders, our city have embraced what we have during this season of winning. It feels good. People laughed at us when we were winning 4 games. They laughed at us last year, the year before. They laughed at us because we had the wrong coach. We had the wrong owner. And many people say we were cursed at that era back with Dan Snyder. We had the wrong, but we got rid of that. And because we got rid of that, Dan Quinn, man, 5 stars of love. 5 stars of love for our coach. 5 stars of love for our owners. 5 stars of love for our team, special team, defense, offense, all coming together as one big brotherhood, one big family. And again, we have a jewel in this quarterback right there. That man is a better man than player. You think he's a good player, but look at the position he's in. He's a better person than player. And it's very rare in 2025, 2026, 2027 to have a player of his magnitude that don't have an ego, that don't think it's all about him, that don't think it's, who has the mindset that it's about the players and the people around me who makes me look good. This man right here is a young man who is on his way to help our team to have many, and mark my word, y'all mark my word out there right now, we're going to bring this home many times. That trophy is coming back to D.C. many, many times. I'm getting ready for the parade. I'm getting ready to celebrate on my network. I'm getting ready to tell the world, yeah, we have something to be happy about because our future looks bright. If we done this in this season, this is our first season coming together. So young. And y'all should know out there, this is a young man's game today. This is, and to have our Washington Commanders to be playing on this level the first year, and y'all know what's going to happen. A lot of veterans going to want to come to our team next year. A lot of other teammates who are superstars going to want to come because everybody wants to be around winners. But look at that W. What did that W say? You think it's Washington, right? But it's also winners. I ain't trying to change our name to Washington Winners, but we are winning. We are the Washington Winners. And we're going to continue to do this as time roll along. My name is David Evans. I'm the president of Pick TV Network. Again, I could not have a television network in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia and not support my team. So I had to come on here to let everybody know, man, I'm so proud of our team, proud of our Washington Commanders and what we are doing to shock the world. This showing you some little glimpse of highlights of how our past is catching up to our present, and our future is going to be even brighter. B. Mitch, talk to us a little bit.
I believe that it was just one way to treat everybody. He understood everybody.
There's none better that I've ever seen in my life that had that rapport that we had as a team that respected a guy as much as we did Joe Gibbs.
This is the best thing about Joe Gibbs. You wanted to win for him. You wanted to win for him. Joe.
And that Gary Clark, back in the day when if the ball would go up, this man, oh man, he was unstoppable. When he get the ball, when you talk to B. Mitch, ask him about Gary Clark. This man would fight to catch that ball. You think Jerry Rice was somebody? You put Gary Clark on the field and watch he do his thing. He's like Terry, Scary Terry. That's this was Scary Terry back in the day. Gary Clark was one of the greatest players we ever had. Him and Ak Monk, oh man, come on. Unstoppable back in our day. A lot of love and respect. And as I see now in the new era today of our team, the Washington Commanders, Scary Terry, woo, come on. Did y'all see him in the game when he caught the ball? And guess what? Next thing you know, we scored a touchdown. This is how the fans of old used to see our team rolling and playing. Let's go a little further.
Yeah. You wanted to win. Joe Gibbs. Everybody loves Joe.
It was a team full of veterans that had character. You never had to worry about guys off the field. They were singularly focused. They didn't loud talk anybody. There wasn't a lot of trash talk. They just showed up and dominated. And that's really what that year was all about, domination.
The reason why that team, honestly, in my opinion, is the best team ever is you don't hear a lot about the individual names because we did everything virtually as a team.
And when you think about the team, even today as our Washington Commanders, the team on the outside is bigger than the team on the name of the back. So the team that represents who we are. Of course, we give the love to our quarterback a lot because he stands out. But he gives the credit back to the team. This is what makes it so beautiful. As we look at our brand new team, the Washington Commanders of today, and we look at our glory days that are coming back in the new era. The glory days are coming back to the DMV, and I am so happy again. Our team is shocking the world. The Commanders shocked the world. We're going to continue to shock the world. And guess what? We are only one win away from the big dance, folks. One win away. One game away from the Super Bowl. Just one. 2 games we win, we bring home the trophy. That's a good feeling. So I'm talking about the glory days, giving you some flashback media coverage of the old days, and we're going to bring it up to where we are today. This is some of the old glory days.
40, horse race, 30, 20, touchdown, Washington.
The unit, everything was broken down into units for us. You had the Hogs, of course. You had the posse, which was the 3 Ys. You had Mark Rippon, who was the quarterback. You had the national defense. All these things that just came together.
Is there any other big, beefy type position in football known more than the Hogs?
Well, I tell you, keep your jersey clean throughout a season, 7 sacks.
He never got touched the whole year. He didn't get touched. To throw a deep ball, you got to have time for those receivers to get downfield. And so you think about all the bombs that Rippon threw that year. That's because nobody got near him for 5 or 6 seconds, which is a testament to that line. I mean, that line, I will put that offensive line that year up against any offensive line in NFL history.
Then you look at Gary, Art, and Ricky. 3 guys, I think, on the football team that they all could be standing out by themselves, but they understood they were a team.
We're the posse, probably quite honestly, even to today, I think it was the best 3 receivers as a group.
Well, the main thing about the posse was that they really did complement one another. If you think about the way that they played, and you can envision it, I'm sure. if you remember back then.
The posse and the receiver group, which was certainly for me, kept me up at night.
As a player, you got to pinch yourself to say, hey, I had an opportunity to play with greatness, and greatness as it ever comes.
A lot of great things we can be doing, and the best one is kicking their ass.
Yeah, I mean, I think the defense that year kind of embodied, they were perfect for Joe Gibbs. Right place all the time, knew what they were doing, worked together.
Did you hear I don't like to say a magic word. The right word is work together. One unit. Not concerned about ego, not concerned about being the best one, not concerned about being out front. And this is what I looked at when I see B. Mitch still giving out love today, man. That's my man. That's my dude. And he's telling the story right. He's not shortcutting. He's not shortcutting nothing. When B. Mitch comes on here and he talks about, and then as a fan, I know because I was there at RFK when the stadium was rocking. I was there waving at the team. And man, Dexter Manley, when you see him and you see Mark Mosley and you see Chris Hamburger and then you see Pat Fisher and then you see Mark Griffin and you see Doug Williams and you see Coach Joe Gibbs and you see B. Mitch. We're family. The fans become part of the family. That's why today, when we see Jaden and we see the team coming together, the fans' hearts beat just as much as you guys. When we see our coach out there today in 2025, our heart and blood and adrenaline, everything pops up. That's why we're running around the house, and that's why we're having a good time, because we remember these days. And we're coming back. We know how it feels to be in the stadium rocking, and it feels so good. 30 years ago, but we're coming back in 2025 with something so beautiful, folks. So when we look back and see back in that day and how we are today, we are our brother's keeper.
Putting up, whatever, 30, 40 points, our defense is shutting people down.
That year, we shut out 3 football teams. We shut out 3 football teams in one season.
For me, it's like the goal is a Super Bowl. You can't be that team that's the best team in the NFL, right? And you don't go to the show.
Y'all know we won the division today, don't y'all realize we won the division today?
Joe Gibbs walked over and he said in just such a matter-of-fact way, we have one goal and one goal only. That's to go and win the Super Bowl.
In the playoff run, y'all know, it was a good run.
The Atlanta Falcons and Jerry Glanville, who left tickets for Elvis every week, is now trying to bring their little program to RFK.
Remember that Atlanta had come to RFK during the regular season and ripping through 6 touchdowns against them. But for some reason, the Falcons were still loud talking when they came back for the playoff game. Like, you know, they were going to come in and end this magical season.
They were filming a video with MC Hammer.
They came off a little cocky, how good they are, and we could kind of be shut down. And I'm not the guy to take things personal, but when I do.
They were focused on doing their MC Hammer video, and somehow they forgot about the Washington Redskins.
Focus. Whenever you're doing something and you have focus, laser focus, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in big ways. And I love when I see Scary Terry talking to the team, and I hear our coach, Dan Quinn, talking to the team about focus. And then I see our offensive coordinator coming in and everybody's gelling together as one. It reminds me of how our team back in this day, and I look at 30 years later, man, it's just like a flashback, and we have new players in a new time, but the whole end goal is the same. The end goal is to win and bring this trophy home. That's what our Commanders is about, and that's why we are the team of the future, and that's why we're going to shock the world. One game away from the Super Bowl, folks. That's one. 2 winning games, we're going to bring this home. It feels so good. It feels so good. Just the expectancy, because, again, we are the team of the future. One sports announcer said that the Washington Commanders for the next 10 years are the team that he's betting on. For the next 10 years, he's betting on the Washington Commanders. And guess what? I'm betting on us too. Yeah, I'm betting on our Washington Commanders for the next 10 years, folks. Because again, we have something so special with our quarterback. Yeah, it says it's nothing but a blessing. And when I see him more on his knees than on his feet, and guess what? That's the secret right there. And we're fighting, and the team is fighting together to do it together. This is beautiful. I'm showing you the glory days of old 30 years ago. We're going to bring it. Hang in there with me. Don't go nowhere. We're going to bring it into the locker room of 2025. We're going to bring it into 2025. But I want to give a lot of respect to the old team as we go forth into our new team. We're gonna come into the new era of 2025. Y'all hold on. But I want to give a lot of love out to some great players of old, man, and the old school fans who went through the storm and the rain, the sickness and the pain, and the old team of old. And now, as we get ready to go into the new era, to see us where we come from. We've been holding on for 30 years, folks. This is where we come from 30 years. And now where we getting ready to go into 2025 and beyond.
Once we go in and we get the score, and Ron Middleton start doing his little dance in the end zone, sea cushions start coming down. In real time, it looked like it was in slow motion.
It was almost sending those, we love you guys, to all of us on the field as fans, to players, and we had that incredible connection.
Here we go. So our last hurdle is the Detroit Lions.
Literally the first play of the game where Charles Mann blows up the Lions tackle.
And what did that remind you of? Charles Mann blowing up this tackle when we played the Detroit Lions 30 years ago. What did it remind you of? It reminds you of the playoff game we just had, doesn't it? If you watch the playoff game we just had, the first play of the game, our defense blew up, and the same thing popped off. That was 30 years ago. This play was 30 years ago. Then we just seen it happen over the weekend when we played the Detroit Lions. What an amazing moment in history. I'm going to try to fast forward a little bit because I want to get into some of our 2025 and beyond, where our team is today with the Commanders. Let's see what Big Mitch saying.
When the game started, I'm going to see if you're going to put your money where your mouth is.
And so there was a sense of, oh, really? You mean the team that's 16-2, you're going to diss them the week of the Super Bowl? Okay.
It was a great game. Buffalo, a great team. It is, unfortunately, they had to play us on that day.
Out of the pocket and down. This is intercepted by Kurt Gobert. He has a stand-up.
We were better coached. We were better prepared. We were battle tested.
Back to throw it. Going deep. Touchdown, Redskins, Clark. The Redskins are the world champions.
Wow, this did happen. This is this is really cool. This is what we're supposed to do. And when you're the quarterback of the Washington Redskins, you're supposed to win Super Bowls.
Better coach, better prepared, better winner. That's what B. Mitch said. And this is the season we having today, folks. And as you know, we can go a little further and see, look at Charles Mann celebrating. Look at Mark Griffin. Look at our team 30 years ago celebrating this wonderful season of winning. B. Mitch put it down.
And I was overwhelmed because I kept my promise and told him about the things I wanted to do, and I made it. So it was cool.
So when you see our team and our legacy and our city celebrating now, this is how we feel, because we know how it feels to be in a winning city. And when we see the team today in 2025, 2026, 2027, we see those moments coming back like we saw them 30 years ago in a new era.
This team, man, one week after another. It's hard to stop it, jaw-dropping. Can't look away until the final play. And if you don't believe by now, you just haven't been paying attention.
Oh, man. Winning time moments. Winning time moment. I know people may be tired of hearing winning time moments, but that's real, and it shows up.
Because this is winning time. And winning time is our time.
Our time! Our time!
Give us your all-out blitz. 4 downs, last chance. Bank off the post, no time left on the clock. 1% snowball's chance in hell. We'll take it all. Because in old DC, we find a way.
Washington fan base, old DMV. It's just an awesome feeling. I don't focus on anything like that. It's a very electrifying fan base, game, atmosphere. So, I was excited to play in it, but you can't let the outside distractions, distract you from what the main goal is, and that's to win. I always believe that we could achieve more than what people give us credit for, but, you got to go out there, put in the work. You got to go out there and work daily, get better each and every day, and just put your head down and grind. And by the end of the time of the season, you look up, you might be in a position like this.
Yeah. In the winning position that we are in now. And our team, like it or not, we're going to shock the world. The world are going to be shocked. The sports world, again, the Commanders are shocking the sports world because nobody believed that this season was going to be this good for our team. So we look out there and see the Washington Commanders shocking the sports world by winning these games back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. We are the team of the future. Again, you got to understand something. 2 more games, we take home the Super Bowl trophy. We bring it home to the nation's capital. That's all. And again, we're in a good position where our team now understands, just like the glory days of old, there is an expectation when they come into the locker room and they celebrate.
Three things, man. First one's this.
Ball is life, man. Plus 5 tonight. Talked about being heavy hitters, and you're for damn sure some heavy hitters now. From the first day we got together, it's on our wall. Anybody, anywhere, anybody. All right, good luck, you guys. Let's find out where it is tomorrow. Take our show back on the road. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lee. Hey, yeah, Lee. Yeah.
That feeling is like the feeling 30 years ago in a new era for our Washington Commanders. The team coming together to dream to come together as one big family, man, and have our coach, Dan Quinn, is just, man, 5 stars of love, man. You're taking our fans on top of the world. I mean, our fans going on top of the world. We're going on top of the world. Every win takes us higher and higher and higher and higher. I haven't felt this way, man, in 30 years. I haven't felt this way in 30 years as my team, the Washington Commanders, man, so close to now we expect to bring home the trophy. We expect now for our fans to bring this in our city. We're looking forward to that trophy coming to DC. Hey, we're getting ready for the parade, folks, of the future. And it's only a matter of time as we keep winning. Our season just begun. We are that team that people's going to be talking about years to come. And what I love about our quarterback, his heart is so open. You know, he's always talking about something positive, and our team is rallying behind him. And he's giving glory to God, man. What better thing to do when you win? You start on your knees and you end in a victory position, and then you give glory to God.
You helped lead a team with 4 wins a year ago. Your good friend Bobby Wagner giving you a hard time there. 4 wins a year ago. Come in here and knock off the #1 seed on the road. What did you and this group know that seemingly no one else did?
Man, it just starts with our faith in God. As a team, man, we believe in one each other. We believe in the man upstairs. You know, that we're going to go out there, we're going to fight. He prepared us the right way. We prepared the right way. We put in the work to get to this point now. You know, we got a couple more games left. We got 1 game left. See who we're playing tomorrow. But, you know, I just love this team.
Tom Brady spoke throughout this game so often about your poise. You show seemingly nothing. We can only watch from the outside. What's happening on the inside?
Man, I'm good. I'm cool. You know, it probably won't hit me right now. It's just a real moment, especially for the fans that came out and supported us, that believed in us since day one. So it's special for DC, man, the DMV.
Where did this sense of calm come from?
That's just how I was raised. That's how I was born. You know, a joyful kid. Just was very passionate about the game of football. I love the game of football. And, you know, I put all my trust in God.
What an amazing win, Jaden. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Did y'all hear him say, I put all my trust in God? When you do that, you already won. That's the winning formula right there. Putting your trust in God. And somebody asked me, well, what about the other teams too who have players who have faith, who pray? What about the other teams who say that and the other players who say that? I say that's a beautiful thing. But many are called, few are chosen. And when you're chosen, like Jaden is chosen for our team, for our city, it's a special moment. When I hear about how Jaden is so locked in to our team when it comes to winning, he loves winning more than He hates losing more than he loves winning. He stated that. I hate losing more than I love winning. And I knew that our Washington Commanders, as our team would go along, we would get better. I knew that because we had the right owner, we had the right coach, we had the right players. When you put that formula together and everybody does their job and the chemistry starts to flow and everybody has that same respect and love and passion for each other, man, lights, camera, action. And after all that's done, boom, it's about the team coming together and winning. And then when I look at special moments that we have with Jaden coming out and doing things that I really look at and focus on, not just on the field, not just on game day, how you pick people up on Monday. You can knock folk down on Sunday all you want. Yeah. But how many folk can you pick up on Monday? And when I seen him do this act of kindness, this is so beautiful. And I hope that you guys can get a tissue because you may just tear up how this young lady that Jaden came into her life and her life was changed. Let's look at a little bit of this.
Jaden Daniels making his first playoff start. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this season. The only players with a higher total QBR were MVP favorites Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow. And that success has led to a turnaround going from 4 wins last season to 12 this year. This team has inspired its fan base. And in our Sunday Spotlight, for one Commanders fan, Jaden Daniels has also provided much-needed hope.
Two seconds to go, and Jaden's got to chuck one up into the end zone. He's either got to get a miracle or a penalty.
We had just gave up on it, like, oh, fine, I guess we're losing this game.
He's just going to have to let one fly. Steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone.
Then 2 seconds left, he caught that thing in the air like that.
It is.
I said, had to run everybody in the room. Watch the playback, watch the playback.
Hell, Mary, hell yes!
Don't give up on your team. Don't give up.
For 21-year-old Sarah Addison, life right now is like that Hail Mary. The odds aren't optimal, but hope for a miracle is powerful. In August 2024, Sarah was looking forward to another year as a preschool teacher in Maryland. But she didn't feel well, so she visited a doctor.
They drew some blood work and it was like, well, you might be a little out of breath and winded because we think you have cancer. I got diagnosed with myeloid leukemia.
Sarah began chemotherapy immediately at Children's National Hospital in Washington, D.C. Despite her drastically altered life, one constant remained: her love for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Sarah lights up when she talks about the Commanders, even when she's here in clinic and stuck waiting around for things or being told information maybe that she doesn't want to hear.
Jaden Daniels has done it again!
They keep me focused. I look forward to Sundays. I look forward to game days. When you be in the hospital, there's not a lot of things that you can do and a lot of things that you can experience. But the Commanders have made sure that I was good. I'm feeling better. I'm going home today, so I can be home for Christmas.
There we go. That's a great day then.
How did you meet Sarah?
Me and the other rookies went down to D.C. at the Children's National Hospital, and I walked in, and she was super excited to see me, gave me a hug and everything. So we kind of hit it off from there.
Oh, I was screaming before he even got to the door. I'm telling you, I forgot I was in the hospital room. I forgot I had cancer. Like, it was just a dream come true.
She's like, man, my Christmas wish, I want to be able to go to a Commanders game.
6 days after his visit, Jaden FaceTimed Sarah with a special surprise.
Well, I wanted to come and tell you your Christmas gift, your Christmas wish. I got you tickets to the game for the Atlanta game in 2 weeks. Got you some field passes so I could come see you before the game.
Okay.
Why was it important for you to do this for her?
I mean, obviously what she's fighting through right now. You don't never want to see anybody go through that. You never know. It can make her whole year. It could give her even more motivation to keep fighting through her treatments and everything. I was like, hey, let's make it happen.
2 weeks later, Sarah stood on the field before the Commanders took on the Falcons, living a dream. That's when Daniels approached with another unexpected gift.
I got a number 5 jersey with his autograph on it. It is so nice. And it fit well. He got the size right.
You kind of just want to be able to walk through life as a normal individual, but we don't do normal things anymore.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT for making my dream come true.
Jaden keeps rolling to his left, throws back to the end zone. That's caught. Eliminates the Kiss. Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington!
I think it's really important to have some stability, some sense of the things that you loved before going through all of this journey, and the fact that her true self, her pre-cancer Sarah, is still in there, and that she still can find joy in the things that she used to before all this started.
Who wants to go to the playoffs? We'll see you in the postseason!
I will say the Commanders had almost the whole world against them. And I feel like there's so many obstacles and so many people against me and in my life that I had to go through to get to this moment. We just got to keep pushing.
Sarah needs a bone marrow transplant in order to beat the leukemia. After finding a match in late December, she hopes to complete the procedure in February before beginning a 6-month recovery process. But before any of that, she'll be watching her Commanders play in the playoffs tonight against the Bucs.
Wow. You know, that moment just touched my heart. See this young lady's life be inspired by an act of kindness, an act of humanity. And, you know, that's a beautiful thing that Jaden did out of his heart, man. And that's bigger than the game. Matter of fact, that's even bigger than the Super Bowl because that's somebody's life. And when you become a better person and then you become a great player, it evens everything out. Man, shout out to Jaden Daniels. Shout out to our team. You can tell us that he was raised right. You can tell that whatever Jaden is doing is coming on the team, and that same love is going back out to the fans. It's a flow. It's like a stream of love starting on the top, coming down from the owners to the coaches, through the players, to the fan. Those levels are coming just like that, starting from the top, coming down, and now the fans can feel it. And we're believing it. We believe in it. We believe in that our team is getting in positions for us to win. And now we're looking forward to bringing that thing to D.C., to bringing this Lombardi Trophy to D.C., to hosting it up to our team, to our fans, to our parades. We're looking forward to this, man. We're dreaming. We rocking and we believing. You know, we haven't seen this in 30 years. And that's why it was kind of hard for a lot of our fans had to come along with me and say, wait a minute, is this real? We had to pinch ourselves. We had to pull ourselves. We had to wear our hat again. We had to take our hat off. We had to put our hat on. We had to take our hat off so many times. We didn't know what to do. And they laughed at us. They called us the Deadskins. They called us the team with no name. They was calling us the losers because we were losing so many games. We only won 4 games last year. They were just laughing at us all over the internet, all over the world. When teams would beat us, they were just like, man, it was a joke. Our stadium wasn't full. People weren't even coming to the games. When we were losing, you could get a free ticket. You lose a ticket, you didn't have to worry about people giving you tickets. I mean, the stadium was just like half empty. But now, look at it. We're sold out. The suites are sold out. We're selling out for next year. It's a beautiful thing that happened to our city because we have the right owners, we have the right coaches, we have the right team players, and we have the right fans. Our fans are on fire, man. And again, when we see ourselves now on the winning side, everybody was criticizing us. Everybody was talking about us. Everybody, I mean, even the haters who are hating on us, you got to look at us and give us some respect. Even the people who don't even like our team, you got to give us some respect. You got to look out there and say, you know what, those Commanders, man, they doing some things because I don't even know how they doing it. You know, and to be in a position where we won so many close games. And the record that we have, and my brother Kenny told me, he said, David, if we were playing on the old scale, our record would allow us to be in the Super Bowl already. And we're so close. There's only a few teams left, 4 teams. We have the Washington Commanders, which we're going to play the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're a good team too. Got to give some love out to the Eagles. They're a strong team. They're a good team. Jaden Hurts is doing a wonderful thing. I mean, they have a wonderful, solid team, and we do too. We have a solid team too. The winner of this game between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles will go to the Super Bowl. The winner of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills will go to the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens who didn't make it, but you really did make it because you guys are a good team too, right up the street from us. We got to give the Ravens some love, man. Outstanding team. We were one little catch away. But on February, we'll be going to the Super Bowl. And guess what? After that game will be the big. There it is, folks. Where's Troy at? My man Troy. I know Troy jumping over, man. Y'all got all my fans and all my Commander fans. Go ahead and touch the screen right there. Just touch that trophy. Just touch it because it's coming to DC. Eventually, because we are the team of the future, 2025, 2026, 2027. Again, the sports announcer said, if I had to bet on the team for the next 10 years, it would be the Washington Commanders. He said, if the next 10 years, this is the team right there, folks, that people are going to be talking about. That's the team right there people are going to be talking about, our Washington Commanders. And guess we're so close. This Sunday is showdown. We're getting in position to do this Sunday. Our fans are believing. Again, this is going to be the showdown that everybody's talking about this week. And guess what? Our team did not let us down. When we played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we were underdogs. Our team didn't let us down. When we were playing the Detroit Lions, who was the number one seed, our team didn't let us down. And guess what? We play on this Sunday, they're not going to let us down again. The team that we have right now are already winners because we playing be bigger than the game, folks. We playing for something bigger than this, just a football game. We playing for just that beautiful, super great season that we had. For all the fans to say we wasn't going to win, we wasn't going to do anything. Our team wasn't going to do nothing this year. Guess what? We are in the NFC Championship. We are in the big game before the big dance. That's what we are, folks. And we're about the Final Four. We are part of the Final Four. Can you imagine, again, winning the Super Bowl, bringing this home to our team? I was there 30 years ago when we celebrated and we had the big parade. I was there. I know how it feels. B. Mitch knows how it feels to be out there. Doug Williams knows how it feels to be up there. Joe Gibbs knows how it feels to be up there. Doug Williams knows how it feels to be up there and hold this trophy. We have players who've been around. Gary Clark knows how it feels to hold that trophy. Magic Johnson knows how it feels to hold a trophy, a winning trophy. Kevin Durant knows how it feels because he was in the locker room too. These folks knows how it feels to hold that winning trophy. And when you got people around you, man, like Magic pushing you, speaking to you, you talking about a winner? You talking about a mentor? You talking about Magic Johnson putting some words of encouragement and inspiration in your ear? You got Magic? Come on, y'all. Come on. Magic, and those who, let me just go back in time for a minute. Let me go back in time in the heyday of Magic Johnson. Just for 30 seconds. How great he was coming out of Michigan. How great that man was when he played back in the day. They used to say, I always look like him. They say, Dave, you look like Magic. I would say, man, thank you, because I played ball. I played forward. I played in elementary school, high school, college, a little bit of high school, a little basketball in high school. But Magic would do some things that are unbelievable. I mean, to have the team that he had around him, Kareem, come on, man. This Magic Johnson, again, ahead of his time, MVP, y'all know what he did, All-Star, y'all know his resume is magnificent. And to have him to speak to our team and to be a part of our team is amazing. And I got to get some love out to Doug Williams, man. Doug Williams, oh, man. We can talk days about Doug Williams and what he means to the team. And to see them on a daily basis, to see them and to talk to them and to mentor you. You know what that ends up to? It leads up to this. To have them around you, it leads up to this because they know how it feels to have B. Mitch back there. B. Mitch knows how it feels to hold this and to bring that home and say, this is ours. And nobody can take us or stop us because we are champions. 2 games, folks. This Sunday and on February, folks. That's all it takes. All it takes is 2 games. We're part of the Final Four. The playoffs that leads to the Super Bowl. And it feels so good. I got to give a love out again because every time I see this, it does something to me, man. When I see our quarterback on his knees before the game, when I see Jaden out there like this, folks, it lets me know he's in a winning position before the game starts. And I see revelation because I'm a man of faith and a man of God too. When he starts off on kneeling in prayer, talking to the Lord, and he ends in a victory formation on his knees. He gets on his knees before, and he gets on his knees after in the team win. When one person gets through, and at the end, they get in a victory formation, y'all know what that means because it just happened in Detroit. The game, when we scored the interception, time was working against Detroit, working for us. All we had to do was kneel, and that's the end of the game. People still don't even see it, man. But I see it. Magic sees it. people who got an eye, if you really want to go to Baltimore, Ray Lewis knows. He sees it. He knows what it means when you do this. There's certain people who got the eye to know there's something special, and it's something special about the person, not just the player. And people who in tune know what I'm talking about, and that is big. When you can come off the field consistently and say this.
And most importantly, give credit to God.
Now I'm going to tell you something. You were 21 for 23 passing, a 91% completion percentage. That's the highest for a rookie ever in the history of this league. Just what does that even mean to you?
That's crazy. Give glory to God, man. I want to be in this business without Him, so I can't do nothing without Him.
You were able to.
Wow. And you tell me that's not a winning formula? Let's play that again, man. Let's play that again.
And most importantly, give credit to God.
Now I'm going to tell you something. You were 21 for 23 passing, a 91% completion percentage. That's the highest for a rookie ever in the history of this league. Just what does that even mean to you?
That's crazy. Give glory to God, man. I want to be in this business without Him, so I can't do nothing without Him.
You were able to.
And when you do that and say that and mean it consistently, every game, come on. It leads up to great things.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Congrats.
Thank you.
This is incredible.
We've been waiting to get y'all the whole year. I've been asking, man, when we going to get the crew? Let's go.
This guy's unbelievable.
He's cool under pressure.
Rookie of the year. It's more than that.
There's been so much talk about how you don't get rattled, staying calm, even-keeled. So we decided to try to rattle you a little bit and make you do an interview outside when it's 20 degrees.
Too cold.
But as you look around, have you even allowed yourself time to reflect? Like Cal, what a season this has been.
Not at all, not yet. We still got some more business to handle,
Yeah.
Especially coming up this week with the task at hand with obviously the Detroit Lions and what they present. But whenever the season is over, I'll just be able to sit back, be somewhere warmer,
Yes.
and reflect on the year that I've been through.
The Washington Commanders just won a playoff game for the first time since.
What, 2005?
How old were you then?
I probably had just turned 5.
Seems to be a theme. I mean, and you can hear it. I've got 5 on it. I'm riding with 5. They have been waiting for this. Can you feel that?
100%. Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, somebody said like we awoken the sleeping giant. They've been waiting to be proud and happy of something, a product out there on the field that they know is going to go out there and fight each and every week. You know, give them something to root for.
The last 5 games, Jaden, they've all come down.
I'll come down last play.
What the heck?
I don't want to be in those situations. Obviously, we would love to win by more than just the last play.
Right.
You know, maybe double digits, but if it comes down to the last play, I know this team's going to fight to the end.
How incredible has this ride been? The dream season continues. Motor City, here we come.
I don't know if you saw this. Dan Campbell has some great lines. This week he said it's going to be all out, especially when you're going up against a mobile quarterback. Your legs are going to be burning. Get ready to throw up. You got to do that every time to keep him corralled. Have you ever had a defender throw up because he's trying to chase you down?
I have not. I hope that's not the case.
Would that rattle you?
Nah, not at all. I hope that's not the case. I hope somebody don't have to throw up.
That's been the place where miracles have happened this year.
This kid has been on fire.
This is the first time you'll be back in Detroit since last year's draft.
Commanders select Jaden Daniels.
Thinking about where you are right now, the kid that was picked in the draft last year, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself? Man, hopefully one day you could be back. Man, I was drafted there, walked across the stage, shook the commissioner's hand, and now I'm going back to play a playoff game, man. It's been nothing but a joy.
You know, and to see that, man, in that position, it means a lot, man, to our fans, to especially the people of faith. We know what it's about. And for Jaden to be so young and mature on and off the field, it's a blessing, man. And I heard Scary Terry say he's a man of God. He's a man of faith led by God. And that's a beautiful thing. You know, and then it brings the team together, and unity and faith develops even more, and it leads to something like this. Yeah. And in the future, we see this coming to DC a lot. Mark my word, we just getting started. Mark my word, we are the team of the future. Mark my word, we are on a rise. The future looks bright. If we play this good this year, and again, all the other teams are great teams, man, around the NFL, but a lot of those teams are not brand new, just starting out, fresh with owners, fresh with a brand new coach, fresh with brand new players, and a rookie of the he got to be the rookie of the year, first of all. We only have to go down that road. And to take his team and take our city to the first year when we don't even supposed to know how this feels. We're so close to this on the first year. What do you think is going to happen as we go forward? What do you think going to happen as we go forward and we plan to do even more? And I mean, it's waiting for us. It has our name on it. Our city right now feel it. We feel this moment coming. We feel it. Our DC fans been waiting 30 years. This is David Evans, President Pick TV Network, and I had to come on, and I had to do this particular show because I have a television network. You are watching my TV network. It's called Pick TV. If you don't know what that means, it stands for the People's Investment Channels. Scan that QR code. We are on Roku right now, where you can see our TV shows, our commercials, our short films. We can see our cooking channel. You can see our sports channel. You can see our gospel life channel. You can see all of our channels. And I had to come on here to give a shout out to our team, man, to our Washington Commanders, and let everybody know how proud we are as fans of our team doing some amazing things, man. It is big for us. I'll be right back with closing words after this.
You're watching the Pick TV Network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
I'm flying on the Pick TV Network.
Wow.
I'm flying on the Pick TV Network.
Wow.
Doug Williams, the one and only Super Bowl #1 champion of the world, y'all. Y'all know he's there. We're going to be doing some things together on Pick TV Network, y'all.
You're watching the Pick TV Network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.
Yeah, hey everybody, this is Marty Mangello at the United States Presidential Service Center, coming to you from having served 6 presidents now, and Dr. David Evans is doing a fantastic job with the Pick TV network. Be sure to check out all the offerings on Pick TV. Go crazy, you know, hit up about 10, 20, 30, 40 channels. The more support, the more watching, the more it grows, the better it does. And it is doing good, isn't it? It's a great thing that we all need more of in this world. Thank you so much, and don't forget, think Pick TV.
Queens, what's the TV network y'all gonna be watching?
Pick TV Network.
bringing the one and only Super Bowl #1 champion of the world, y'all. Y'all know he's there. We're going to be doing some things together on Pick TV Network, y'all.
If you're 45 and over, listen up tonight. Colon cancer untreated could take your life. Get it right, get screened, no time to be silent. Take a home test or hit your healthcare provider. Colon cancer in the black and brown community, no joke. Chill on the alcohol, ease up on the smoke. Realize there's hope, but you gotta catch it early though. Without a health screening, you won't even know. Get tested, pay attention to the signs. Talk to your doctor and check your behind. What's coming in and what's coming out. Healthy eating is always the best route. I suggest you talk to your family, your inner circle, and screaming and proactive, and it won't hurt you. We all want to live our lives the best we could be. Go check your colon. Peace, I'm Chuck D. Save lives, and peep the deeper meaning of the cancer. And get a screening. Save lives, take control of your health. Get knowledge for yourself, and it's the real wealth. Save lives, and peep the deeper meaning of the cancer. And get a screening. Save lives, I'ma tell you the deal. Colon cancer is real.
Stand up to cancer. On behalf of the Lady of Wisdom Publishing Company and all of our writers, we salute and congratulate you on the 4th anniversary of Pick TV. We have shared many programs and given voices to the voiceless. I am excited about my upcoming podcast on Pick TV, The Important Things, which airs this month. Dr. Evans, we are eternally grateful for your continuous dedication and the impact that you have made on informing, connecting, and assisting the next generation of content creators. We pray for you continuously. I am Dr. Cece, aka the Lady of Wisdom, a Pick TV manager from Jackson.
Hey Dave, this is Brian Mitchell, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out on your 4th anniversary with the Pick TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Yeah, you know, B. Mitch, man, we love you. Always, man. We see people out there who's giving us love. I was raised to give the love right back. Again, this is a special presentation we have on Pick TV Network. Again, your network on Roku. And those of you who are watching us, please like and share. And what we want to do on YouTube, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. We're trying to get 100,000 viewers on YouTube, and we want to get even more. It doesn't cost anything. Just go over to Pick TV Spotlight. That's PIC Spotlight on YouTube. Like, subscribe, or just subscribe, because we have some beautiful videos we want to share with you on Pick TV. Thank you for your time. We'll see you next time on what? Pick TV Network. Let's go, Commanders. We're only 2 games away from bringing home the big Super Bowl trophy. Again, we are the team of the future. Let's go, Commanders. We can't wait to see you do it. And you can do it.
Thank you for watching this Pick TV Network special presentation. We hope that the insightful content provided valuable information and entertainment to our esteemed viewers. Your support and viewership are essential to the success of our network. To make a donation, go to watchpicktv.com or scan the Pick TV QR code. Help us build the Pick TV Studio World Training Center.
Pick TV Network special going on right now. Listen, I'm here with one of my closest friends. We go down through the years. I used to hear that when I was young, but now down through the years. This pastor right here. Yes. We're talking about 30 years, 20 years. I guess 40 years right here. Travel together, Pastor Barnett, we love you, man. Dr. Angelo, we love you. Pastor Boy, we love you. Pick TV Network coming at you strong.
Amen. Yes. Amen.
shout out to PIC TV Network. Check them out. Black owned and operated. Let's support each other. I'm Zeke with the Universal Circus. I'll be tuning in.
This is B-Mitch from the Washington football team. Congratulations to David Evans and the PIC TV Network for showing positive TV programs on Roku. Let's help my brother David Evans and the PIC TV Network continue to grow. Go to www.pictvnetwork.com. That's www.picnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, Claudia Jordan here. Check out the PIC TV Network, now showing on Roku. David Evans is the president and is doing a great job showing quality TV programs to people all over the world. Let's support PIC TV. Go to thepictvnetwork.com. That's the pictvnetwork.com. Shout out to David Evans doing his thing. I love when people are out there making it really happen and doing beautiful, fantastic work. So shout out to you, and make sure you check him out on Roku. All right, David Evans, congratulations, and keep me abreast of all the hot, products and shows and things you got going on. I'm really interested. All right, best of luck.
Hi, everybody. It's Michelle, the computer lady with the PIC TV Network. I'd like you to join me and my guest as we discuss the topic of the importance and power of reading. Every week, I'm going to be bringing a new guest as we dive deep into why our kids don't read and ways that we can help them. Stay tuned.
You're watching the PIC TV Network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
The PIC TV Network made history in September 2024 by capturing the media coverage at the Congressional Black Caucus in Washington, D.C. during the Phoenix Awards celebration. The night was truly spectacular, with public officials and guest speakers like President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris delivering powerful words to a sold-out event. PIC TV had a VIP position front and center, with David Evans feeling incredibly honored to record the top leaders in the CBC and even snap photos with movie stars like Tyrese Gibson, the famous R&B singer and actor, and Omari Hardwick from the hit show Power. Not to mention, David Evans also had the opportunity to chat with Benjamin Crump, the renowned American attorney specializing in civil rights and wrongful death lawsuits. PIC TV is definitely on the move, with exciting interviews and sponsorships from companies like Amazon. The future looks bright for PIC TV.
Hey Queen, what's the TV network you're going to be watching?
PIC TV Network. PIC TV.
PIC TV, all right, let's
Our
go.
president, so excited.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And
And you know what? We are from Amazon, which is the presenting sponsor for this wonderful annual legislative conference. And so we'll be looking forward to continuing to support the endeavors of the Congressional Black Caucus.
Now, how can people get in touch with y'all?
Well, I am the director of Amazon Access.
Wow.
So I lead the organization that focuses on products and services around food access, health and wellness, as well as financial flexibility. So if people want to learn more, they can go to www.amazon.com/access to find out all about the products that we offer.
And you rocking that blue tonight.
Thank you.
Y'all rocking that. Y'all rocking
We're
that
rocking
stuff.
the American colors.
Watch out, brothers. Watch out all the men. Watch out all the men in DC.
Okay,
Y'all
all
know
right.
to watch out. You rock. And then what's the TV network you're gonna be telling everybody about?
Watch PIC TV. PIC PIC TV. Check it out.
There you go.
A special music high monument moment happened when Stephen Evans traveled from Hollywood, California
to Washington, D.C. to speak on a professional music panel at Howard University with a packed audience. This was an opportunity for Stephen Evans to share his professional music advice on a panel with Harold Lilly Jr. and KenJ1X, Mariah Meshi. And Stephen Evans had a special moments with two 18-year-old African-American students who was admiring and looking up to Stephen as a music hero. These young men's future looks bright. For appointments, check out Steve-O, the producer, on all social media platforms.
Pick TV Network World, Steve-O, the producer, man. How do you enjoy doing the presentation at Howard University, coming from California to do this today?
It's such an honor, man, to be following in my dad's footsteps, who taught right here in Douglas Hall over 20 years ago and brought me here as a child. And now I'm back with a full circle moment, helping these kids to understand how to properly prepare for their future. So I'm extremely honored and happy to be here.
You know how much history is here? When you was a kid, I used to bring you here, man. Douglas Hall, room 238, while I was teaching sociology. Now
we got to stop by 238 on the way out, man.
We do. But let's talk about the program today, Press and Play, man. How did you feel, man? Because one of your homies was up there with you, and he's out there with Keisha Coles, Luther Vandross, man. This dude is on a whole different level, Steve.
Yeah, it's an honor to be on a panel with people who are so extremely talented and well sought after. I just consider it an honor to be in the number, man. Somebody like Harold Lilly, who's wrote for Luther Vandross, Alicia Keys, the list is limitless. So I'm just honored to be in the number with somebody like this, and I'm privileged to be here.
Yeah, and that young man who was talking, man, at the end, a freshman, he asked you a question, Steve. He was just lighting up like a Christmas tree, man. To see you give back like that, how do you feel?
It's amazing. I did it. I was the one that was kind of learning and gleaming from guys who were doing it before me. So to be in that seat and for the torch to be passed in that way, to be able to impact guys positively, is something that I always cherish.
Yeah, speaking of this brother right here, come on over here, man. You was inspired by Steve-O. Come on in here, man. I'm gonna put you on the scene, man.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, and how young are you, man?
I just turned 18 this year.
18? Wow. Steve, when you were 18, you was
I ain't
pushing
been 18 in a long time,
you
man.
was pushing grocery shots.
Legit, man. Yeah.
Man, so what inspired you to be motivated by Steve-O today, man?
Well, I've been listening to, I guess indirectly, I've been listening to him for like all of my life.
Wow.
My dad played like.
You're only 18, man. What do you mean all your life, man?
Well, yeah, but like, there would always be music playing, even with like Harold and like, I just like, I grew up with like just music around and just like, I looked up to like you and like other producers like Jay Melodic and like
amazing
stuff like that. So,
wow, man.
I'm sorry, am I doing it right? But yeah, like just like, the thing that you said was like, even like without like motivation, even without like, drive or like something to tap into, it's like still being able to create that because like you love it. And it's like, it should just come natural to you. And like, that's really happy to say that. Like, I feel like
California. They did a great
amazing.
Amazing. Like everything that y'all said in there, like, this is why like I do what I do because of like you guys. And, it's just like being able to see like the top of the mountain, or at least like what I want to do, or like where I want to be. And you guys, it's just like.
And see, Steve, I mean, man, to have these young cats, man, young brothers up here, man. How old are you, son?
I'm 18.
18.
Just 18.
Steve, these brothers are not in prison, not on drugs, not out here making babies everywhere. Steve, this man, tell the whole world how proud of you are, man. See two 18-year-old cats looking up to you doing your thing.
It's amazing.
Hey everyone, this is Trina. Now I want everyone to download the Pick TV network on your Roku search. Bar David Evans is the president and growing Pick TV fans, and I want us all to help my brother out. So now make sure you click and play www.thepicktvrnetwork.com.
You're watching the Pick TV network. Stay tuned for more coming up after this.
Count on me. Don't be worried. Cast all your troubles away. Wherever you're going, just know that I'll Just look to me, and it will be alright. Just take a breath and look around, 'cause I have never ever let you down. My love for you will never fail. I'll be here forever.
Count on me, put on your smile. No need to frown, 'cause I'm here. Just look to me, and it will be alright, alright. Just take a breath, and look around. I have never ever let you down. My love for you will never fail. I'll be here forever.
You can count on me.
That you can count on me.
I know you're worried, you're afraid, but trust me, you can count on me.
That I'll always be there, I'll never leave you. I know the others have failed, but I will be right there for you.
Just take a breath and look around. I'll never let you down.
Never let you down.
And I never will.
You can count on me.
You can count on me. I said I'll never let you down.
People come and they go,
I'll never
but
leave.
I'll be.
You can count on me.
And that's what we're looking forward to. Counting on me, our Washington Commanders, with 2 more games, 1 more game. We're going to be in the big dance, folks. 1 more game. We win this game. I'm excited for our team. I'm excited for our quarterback. I'm excited for our coaches. I'm excited for our owners. This is big, folks. Our Washington Commanders. My name is David Evans. Let me just show you this, man, because this really blessed me.
And most importantly, give credit to God.
Now I'm going to tell you something. You were 21 for 23 passing, a 91% completion percentage. That's the highest for a rookie ever in the history of this league. Just what does that even mean to you?
That's crazy. Give glory to God, man. I want to be in this position without Him, so I can't do nothing without Him.
You were able to.
Glory to God. That's what I'm talking about. And it leads to feelings like this when you get in that locker room. Everybody's excited.
Three things, man. First one's this. Ball is life, man. Five tonight. Talked about being heavy hitters, and you're for damn sure some heavy hitters now. From the first day we got together, it's on our wall. Anybody, anywhere, anybody. All right, good luck, you guys. Let's find out where it is tomorrow. Take our show back on the road. Yes, sir.
This team, man,
one week after another. It's heart-stopping, jaw-dropping. Can't look away until the final play. And if you don't believe by now, you just haven't been paying attention.
Oh, man. Winning time moments. Winning time moment. I know people may be tired of hearing winning time moments, but that's real, and it shows up.
Because this is winning time. And winning time is our time.
Our time! Our time!
Give us your all-out blitz. 4 downs, last chance. Bank off the post, no time left on the clock. 1% snowball's chance in hell. We'll take it all. Because in old DC, we find a way.
Washington fan base, old DMV. It's just an awesome feeling. I don't focus on anything like that. It's a very electrifying fan base game, atmosphere. So, I was excited playing it, but you can't let the outside distractions, distract you from what the main goal is, and that's to win. I always believe that we could achieve more than what people give us credit for, but, you got to go out there, put in the work. You got to go out there and work daily, get better each and every day. Just put your head down and grind, and by the end of the time of the season, you look up, you might be in a position like this.
Thank you for watching this PIC TV Network special presentation. We hope that the insightful content provided valuable information and entertainment to our esteemed viewers. Your support and viewership are essential to the success of our network. To make a donation, go to watchpictv.com or scan the PIC TV QR code. Help us build the PIC TV Studio World Training Center